really even know how this came up because I was playing Pokopia this morning, but somebody in my Twitch chat asked if I could make a sneakily deadly Sims house. So think like the Murphy bed, the telescope, lots of fire starters, all of those kind of things. So at first glance, it might appear normal, but it's actually very, very dangerous, and that is what we're gonna build today. I'm also thinking I might build it in Mount Komorebi just to increase the risk of freezing to death. Not up on the mountain, but maybe somewhere down here. Oh, I could just use these people as my test sims again. That makes me feel bad. I made these two to test out the wedding venue that I built the other day. And you know what? This is a decidedly less pleasant testing situation, but that's okay. I'm trying to make it sunny again so we can see a bit better. You wanna go on a date? No. I also have somewhat of a reference photo. I don't wanna build this house exactly, but I really like the shape and the color scheme of this. I might just try and make it a little bit skinnier and then taller, because right now this one's kind of wide, but I like the level of glass that it has, and I really like the roof. So I feel like this is a good starting point. This is not gonna be a starter home though. I have to give myself a lot more money. Oh, well, maybe it could be wide and they could have a yard on the side like this. You know what? That could be kind of interesting. We can think about it. We need to have some kind of yard space because we have to put some deadly things out there. It's very important. Okay, I'm gonna have to politely ask you to trust the process here because I know this is looking a little bit weird. Oh, it's gonna have to be a half wall. The picture has glass, which I'm kind of jealous of, but I think that's okay. It also can be much shorter than this, which is probably a good thing. Okay, so I'm wrapping it around the corner like this, and then I was gonna put one of these and just make sure we get it to the exact correct height. Oh, I see. I made it way too big. It needs to be like that. And even that might be a little bit on the taller side, but that's okay. Let me get rid of the glass. Should it be like, oh, that height half wall is probably good. I kind of like that it's up just a tiny bit because then we can have some more color and texture in it. Okay, and then interestingly, on the side, they have something kind of like this. Oh, what if I made the whole thing smaller? You know what? I might prefer that, especially if we could just drag these out a little bit more, because then this could be smaller. I just think in general, the build needs to be smaller. But yeah, they kind of have like a wall on the side in the picture. That's so weird in The Sims though. Oh, you know what? Instead of having the wall thing, what if we made this whole bit like a glass box? Because then we can still have some of this, but it also gives it a way to like stop, you know? I might even use some of the glass wallpaper. I feel like that could be so cool. Like really big, shiny corner window. And maybe this part could be open to the downstairs. Could you imagine? Oh, and that could be like the dining room. Oh my God, I love it. Okay, I will add in columns and stuff, don't worry. We just haven't gotten there yet. I feel like this top bit needs to be almost flat. Like that's how low it needs to be. These cannot be made any, oh yes they can. I was about to say it couldn't be made any lower, but it literally can. And I will do it right now. That looks better with the half wall anyway. Okay, well now we somehow need to get some kind of extra. I think I might want to move this to a bigger lot because I have a lot of ideas about this. And I think right now it's just like, it's not gonna fit here properly. We could do it on this one. This is 30 by 20, so it's like a little bit wider. Well, actually it's more than just wider. It's like wider and deeper because it's so much bigger. Okay, well I was kind of imagining maybe having like some kind of connection there. And this part will be like all only on the ground floor. And then I thought I might try and do some layering with it, you know, kind of like this. I'll make this one a little bit taller over there. Nah, that needs to be a roof. I feel like it needs to be like that, but then I don't really want to make this 2 stories. That's way too tall. I guess we could keep it flat and just make it like really big. I think this is a little bit too much in this little area. I feel like we could bring the whole thing over just a tiny bit more. Yeah, okay. And then imagine there's a glass roof in there. Like the whole thing could even be a glass roof with it being this big. Huh, okay. I don't know if I like how that looks, but I think it'll be fine. Let's make this bit a little bit lower too. Yeah, that's better for everybody. Everything about that is nicer. Okay, how big is it? It's really not the largest house, but that's okay. I think I'm gonna put a balcony on this part too. I'll do it with a half wall though. Oh, well, we actually could have the glass that we wanted before and then couldn't fit. You know what? I think that would be nice. And then there's another space to have the telescope. There's not really a lot of yard space around here, like just due to the way that it's laid out, but I think we could get the shark pond for sure. And this can be our first deadly object. I think it would also actually look pretty good on this lot. I feel like it just makes sense, you know? I'll keep it there. It can be off the lot just a tiny bit. I'm thinking about using brown as the roof texture in a lot of these areas. And then I kind of want to get this color column to put on our fake windows. Oh, there's not like a trim that's that exact same color though, is there? They're like similar, but not the same. I really like how that makes it look like it's window panes, you know? Maybe this needs to be raised up just a tiny bit more. I don't know about that shade of brown. I'm gonna need to think about it. We could make it black instead. Maybe I would like that better. Okay. Step one, I'm gonna put some half walls around this because I want to be able to customize this a bit more. We can get those columns going all the way up. I guess we can put columns on the other parts too. Okay, this window situation, honestly, less than ideal, but I'm gonna try it there. Maybe we can get them like a deck on the back. I moved the column by accident. I do like that. I wonder if we might as well just fill in like the whole area with a deck, especially if we get the whole thing on a little stilted foundation. Oh, I love that. I might make it a little higher up too. I am kind of feeling as though I might want to have some more roof elsewhere. I don't know. I think I just maybe have this desire to have like a little bit more of the black in the back of the building instead of the balcony. I mean, they have this balcony, so it's probably fine. Okay, I've decided I kind of want to put the front door like on the side. Here's what I'm thinking. Oh, well, maybe don't do that giant column. Oh dear, except this has placed itself in the absolute worst way. Maybe if I delete the fence there. Why is the fence placing like that? It's so bad. I don't really know if I even like that. I guess if there's landscaping, it'll cover it. Part of my problem is I don't like how the column is not lined up with the column on the foundation. I wish it could be like all the way up, but I will just cover that with plants and I think it'll be okay. Okay, I put some windows here in the front. I got a little door to the balcony on the side. I'm gonna put a big archway into this room downstairs. I'm really excited about that. I'm gonna keep the front door on the side too. I think I prefer how that looks. And I got big glass windows in the middle of it. Okay, color? Not good. This does not look good. I'm gonna try and make that work still. You're gonna have to forgive me if it turns out looking really weird, but I'm hoping that we can just cover it up enough with other things and it won't seem as much of a problem. Ooh, these things sized down actually fit that area perfectly. So maybe that's what it needs. Okay. I'm gonna leave this back corner blank just while I figure out the floor plan because I might want to do the windows based on like where the bedrooms end up being in there. Okay, I've been kind of playing around with a few different stair placement options and I'm feeling like maybe this is the, oh, don't use that light. I was trying to get this one. I feel like maybe this is the best bet. It's tucked away in the corner. We can maybe remove the, oh, weird. Okay, well, we can remove the underside of it. Okay, unfortunately for us, I think I'm gonna wanna make this a little bit bigger. Just because if we do it like that, I can make the layout of these tatami mats a little bit nicer. Except that looks way less good than I wanted it to. Why? How about that? I feel like maybe that looks a little bit nicer. Okay, unfortunately, there are no dining tables that can kill your Sims. So I guess we'll just use a regular one. Sure, fine. I'm gonna have this part be the kitchen as well. I think that'll be kind of nice. Now that we have this upstairs planned, I think I might have 2 bedrooms up there, even though they don't have a bathroom for themselves. Oh, well, they could have a ensuite bathroom, like a small one in there. Okay, and maybe it's good to have it like that because the smaller the bathroom with a fire toilet, the easier it will be for you to die because there's less room for them to go. Okay, I'm actually gonna open this up to the downstairs too. I just kind of like how that looks. And then we can leave the bathroom door in the hallway. Okay, I like that so far. So it's not an ensuite. Or we could make it an ensuite because this looks like it might be the primary bedroom because it has the balcony. But okay, I'm making this little entrance be on a slightly raised platform. So that's like the actual entryway. And then I think this might be a little sitting room. I might have this part be an office. Let's use this as a laundry room because then we can put a washer and dryer in there and the dryer might catch fire. Or we could use that as a bathroom and make this little part the laundry room. And that might be easier for us. Okay, I'm thinking big living room, small living room, game table, laundry room, bathroom, office, kitchen, and then we have the 2 bedrooms upstairs. Okay, well now we need like a really orange wood. Not that orange, not that orange either. Oh my God, okay. No. Oh no. Oh, okay, this eco lifestyle wood might be the best bet. I'm gonna use this tile in the bathrooms. Okay, I'm putting big windows there because that's for the bedroom. I guess we could do the same big picture windows in the kitchen and we'll just leave that wall blank. Well, the trouble is I probably should use like the cheapest and worst oven and stove because those will be more likely to catch on fire. But now the house is kind of looking cool, so I don't really want to use something bad. So that leaves us in a little bit of a pickle. I really like that. I think that's so nice. It's like a little bit tight, I guess, in that corner. Maybe the fridge could be over there. Nah, keep it how it is. I mean, it needs to be like classy deadly. We literally talked about this. We can get a bunch of shelves in there. I like that. Okay, I don't like that. What happens if I put... It's floating. I kind of wanted to raise it up a tiny bit because I'm feeling like maybe I want the shelves to be in line with it. Is that weird? No, I like that. Okay. I even think that color is perfect. Maybe we can get some more shelves over here. They can be a little bit, well, I guess I shouldn't put them higher up. They should be like the exact same height. Those are all even. Okay. Neat. That's a really cool kitchen. Oh, let's put this fun little fireplace in the room where we're gonna have, colors are a bit weird. It can be that color. But let's put this fireplace here where we're gonna have the games table. And then that's the bathroom door. I guess that is the laundry room door. And we can have the office door too. You know what? I think I might put this part up on a little bit of a platform too. It's only small, but I really like how that looks. I just think it's kind of nice to have the split leveling. Make sure we get all of the foundation back. Okay, well, let's start thinking about deadly things because we want to make sure we have enough that we've done the job. Telescope. How about a rat? Maybe the rat could go in the kids' room because color scheme wise it doesn't match a lot of the house, but we can make it match the kids' room. Oh my god, I just had an idea. We should have put a sauna. We could totally make that work in here. It's weird to have windows in there, isn't it? Oh, but like what if we had a sauna and then they could die in the sauna? Oh, and we can put this weird little flooring because that will hurt their feet. Maybe I'll close that off. What if the only way to get into the sauna was from outside? We could have no windows there. We'll make it all wooden. I don't know. Oh, you know what? Let's put the laundry out here. We could do laundry in this little room and we can keep it out of the house. I feel like that would be totally fine. Let me get a stacked washer and dryer and put it in there. Okay, so that could kill you. I wanted to get a Murphy bed. I sort of thought I would use that in this bedroom upstairs and then I'd base the room around it. I'm trying to think what else could kill you that we have in here. Oh, the research machine. Okay, that's unfortunate because we're gonna have to put a desk and like put it on that, but we don't have an office anymore. That's totally fine. If you research too much on the research machine, you can get like a brain drain situation and then you can die. Is something wrong with the foundation? Oh yes, there is something wrong with it. Is it all? Can I get down there? Yeah, the back part is messed up now too. It's this. Whenever you draw a wall, the foundation breaks in this game. I really wish there was a way to make any table a games table. You know what I mean? Because if I could just use like the regular in-game table as this, I would love that. Ooh, I feel like that's kind of the color scheme that we're going for. Maybe I'll use that. I got a fancy light too. All right, what else can kill you? Let me look through. I feel like maybe if we had a grill, that might be nice because the grills catch on fire all the time. Oh, and the pizza oven. The pizza oven is like Insta fire starter. Let's use one of those. I also was thinking just a fire pit because that could be a cute thing for us to have some seating around, but also it's dangerous. So that's always nice. What do you think would happen if I put a pool? Can you even do that on this kind of foundation? Yeah, stilt foundations and pools are incompatible. But maybe the back could have stone foundation just on this back part so that we can have a pool out here. I think I am especially interested in putting it in the corner, kind of like that. And I won't completely close up the fences, but I'll put 2 of them there just so we can sort of present the idea of killing your sim in the pool. Like if you wanted to, you could just very easily draw an extra fence line and then trap somebody in there. I have an idea. I'm gonna put fairy lights in there. I really wish they did, especially because I kind of want to have a column right there on the end. What about these? I mean, they are in fact floating, which is kind of weird. I do like them though, but it looks bad from the back. There's like a little thing from Cottage Living. I think we could probably make that work. Let me see if I can find it. Is it in this section? Yeah. Okay. It doesn't quite come in the right color. That's so annoying. Like, why would it do this to me? I was just thinking that maybe we could have that go across the top so it might look like the lights are attached to it. Well, this is in fact completely unnecessary for our murder plans, but I kind of like doing it, so I'm gonna put more of them. I'm just gonna put them all down first, and then I'll raise them up. I actually kind of like how that looks when it's on the bottom too. Oh, maybe I'll do both. Why is that one higher up? Oh my god. Why is it doing this to me? Can I just ignore it? Can we all collectively agree to ignore it? Okay, well, now there are some lovely opportunities for drowning and also some lights outside. I'm gonna put this darker pool water. I think that looks so good. Okay, I'm currently trying to decide if I want to add in a vending machine because technically speaking, the vending machine can kill you, but also like, it's kind of weird to put a vending machine in here. I'm trying to put like reasonable residential home objects. Look at this. I'm putting up some pretty artwork in here. I might get some lights on the wall above it, but I think that's gonna look so beautiful from outside. I'm thinking something like that above them. Okay, maybe a large plant in the room. Hard to know how to scoot this plant so that it doesn't clip into the wall. I guess probably right there is the best we can do. Oh, there's like a little heater. I'm pretty sure that this can also catch fire. So maybe we could put that in the bedrooms or something. Just the areas that don't already have something flammable placed, you know? Something else that can kill you is the rock climbing wall. This is also like a fire thing. Oh, wait a minute. Let's put it over here. Oh, that's blocking my sauna. That is a terrible tragedy. What if I put it like, it could just go off to the side, right? And you can scoot this into the wall. We just don't want it to clip. So as long as we're not clipping it into the kitchen, we can put it like right there. I think that should be fine. And then you can use the sauna after you climb the rock wall. You know, that's not the right shade. This also is not the right shade, but I guess we can just make it work. Unfortunately for us, none of this bamboo can kill you. No landscaping at all can kill you. But I am gonna give them a bunch of landscaping because I feel like we need it. Cannot connect blocks from different levels. Well, that's kind of messed up that you keep trying to not place. Oh my god. Do you think it's because of that one? No? Okay, cool. Thank you to The Sims 4, a lovely game that never has any problems. Hopefully that's not clipping too much. It is a little bit, but I guess we could scoot these further out. I just feel like it looks really nice from the outside to have a little bit more of that stuff. We're gonna need to put a lot more landscaping in the front. Okay, I'm trying to think about what kind of wallpaper I might want to have in the kitchen. I do like that tile. Maybe we should just go through and pick all the wallpaper for everywhere first. I had this vision of making this part for the living room all wooden. I painted some tile into the pool too, but I really like that, I think. And I feel like it draws the color that way. I would consider putting some wood on this part too. And then maybe I kind of want this middle bit to be some like masonry stuff. I do like this snowy escape brick wall, or I guess it's like a stone tile kind of wall. So we could do that there, and then maybe we have a stucco or something everywhere else. I do unfortunately feel like that color is kind of ugly, but this is what they did in the real life house. They had this kind of color scheme, so I was kind of inspired by it. Oh, we could do the whole sauna wooden too. That would make sense to me. I think we need to full send and make it darker if we're actually gonna do it like this. I don't think I like it. What if it was like a creamy white color? I kind of want one that has more texture to it though. Let's start figuring out more of the half wall trim, because that might be the kind of thing that would help us once we have it together. Well, that can't be any color that I'm actually gonna like, so we really need more half wall trim swatches. It's so difficult to make it look nice. How about this part becomes black wood, and then maybe this part could be like something gravelly? I don't know, the pebbles I never use. I'm not sure if it looks weird. I do think it's kind of a stark contrast with the wallpaper. I don't normally go for that stuff, so it kind of excites me, the idea of trying to use it. What do you think if the whole house was, no? I feel like I need to have something that is more that color. Like if we could have it closer in color to that, but then maybe also have a little bit more texture, it might be nicer. That is horrible. I really do not like that. No, the vertical one's not the right color either. No. You know what the wallpaper from the original picture kind of looks like is the fitness stuff one. And I guess we're already using fitness stuff. Oh no, the color. Let me show you. Doesn't it, well, I guess it is stone and theirs is gray, but that's a very similar color to what we are doing. I actually think I like that now that I'm looking at it more. Okay, and let's use the black tile on this part of the half wall so it all blends in. Maybe we could have used this weird little stone there, and then I could have made this more of a wooden color. I mean, it could literally be wood. No, maybe we switch it around so that part is just black wood and then this middle part is a bit busier. I think I like that better. Okay, shall we try to get some similar textures in some places around here? I really like that black wall. I think that looks so cool. I think we could probably do that again in this room, maybe on that wall, and then I'm thinking like maybe this whole one could be wooden. Yeah, that looks great from the outside. Okay, cool. I will allow myself to have maybe like a little bit more, well, actually, I don't really know if I like the full paneling too much on the inside because it doesn't actually match the floor perfectly. Should we do like an actual stone behind this? Unfortunately, I kind of love that. Maybe this whole, no, just do the one wall. Okay, here's kind of what I did for this little entryway. I think I like that. Maybe we try this darker tile somewhere else. Oh, what about this bamboo? That could be really beautiful. Let's just scoot them a little bit closer together. You can kind of see at the bottom that they're clipped into each other, but I feel like from far away, it looks better to have them a little bit closer. I gave them a little house plant so they can use that. I just had an idea. I don't know if this is gonna be weird or not, but I really like the idea actually of giving them upper cabinets instead of the shelves, because I think that we could put in a couple different ones. Let me use a smaller archway. But you know what? Actually, I think I really, really like the idea of having some more color, like bringing the black further up and everything like that. So I think we should try that. I don't really often do two-toned kitchens either, so that's kind of fun. The tile is not gonna work anymore. That does not look good anymore. Maybe we could do the stone. Well, what if it was like stone and wood or something? That works for me. Okay, and these ones we can put this in. Let me give them a trash can. There is a Snowy Escape trash can and it matches, so we can use that. Okay, I put the hot pot on this table in here, and then I'm gonna give them a kettle, I think, as well. That actually kind of matches the color scheme really nicely. Let's do that. Oh my god, I was just about to put a thermostat, and then I was like, no, actually, because you probably want them to be really cold or really hot inside of the house, right? So maybe they can't have one. I did do the bathrooms quickly. I made this one have a tub and a shower in it, and I tried to use wood and stone. I don't know if it looks weird, but I'm trying. And then this one has the toilet, and upstairs I put it all together in one because it's only a smaller room. Ooh, I always forget about this sink. That one is actually from Businesses and Hobbies, but that could be an interesting one to try, right? And we'll make sure each bedroom has a hamper as well. Okay, let's call this upstairs hallway done then. I really need to figure out, oh, I left this here. Sorry. I did not intend to have a bathtub in the middle of that room. Sorry. I mean, I guess that could open up some room for your Sims to die of embarrassment. So there's that. I'm gonna put this little tea shelf here. I feel like we could probably use a bookshelf on this wall. Definitely want a dresser in one of those rooms. This dresser, like, pretty obviously has towels and stuff in it, but I'm not opposed to using it in this room as well, just so we have more stuff. Oh, the kid can set this thing on fire. Okay, let me just drop that in there so I can use it later. Maybe we could tuck the ski equipment away in this little corner. Sorry, this is like all over the place. I didn't mean for it to be. I'm just kind of putting things down as I'm seeing them. Would it be so totally unhinged if I had a grand piano? Genuine question, because I really want one. I think that would be so cool. I mean, you can't die from that or anything. I think it's really neat, so I want to use it. I'm gonna let them have this rug, but I'll kind of put a couple of them together. We do have a coffee table from Snowy Escape that we can use. You know what? Maybe it would be nicer if we did the rug, like 3 of them this way instead. That's a little bit strange looking. Can we still do it? Is it still fine? Do you think I could put this painting in 3 times? I don't know. I always feel weird doing that because it's like so obviously the same painting. But I really like the panels of artwork. I never use this. Honestly, I can count on one hand the number of times I've used that plant. I just wanted to have more leaves, I think. Oh, this one might work. That is a very large plant. Okay, let's do that. I don't think I'm liking it. Maybe we try one of the other ones from City Living. Well, maybe not that one because that's so big, but one of these might be okay. Yeah, let's just do that. Oh, we could put this little record player right here. That would be cute. Won't kill you though, but that's okay. We need to have some useful items too. I like that pufferfish one. I think I'm gonna put the bonsai tree by the entrance too. I like the idea of being able to use that because it's like an extra skill building thing. Oh, what if we put this fireplace in the corner? I can do less windows on this wall. Are those centered? Yeah, okay. Because I feel like that's kind of cool. Maybe I will put the piano like this. This is technically not right. Like it's supposed to be the other way, but sometimes you just gotta do it like this so it fits. Desperate times call for desperate measures, right? Okay, I'm actually gonna use this shelf instead of putting a real table, and I'll put the shoes under it. And then I'm putting this really pretty plant on top of it. And I'm kind of thinking maybe just like some books or something on the other side. These don't even slot here. It's giant. I kind of find that hard to believe, but oh well. I put it in. Oh, should this bonsai tree be somewhere else? Maybe it could be there. Or like, what happens if I get rid of these and I put the bonsai tree next to this? No, it could maybe be outside right there. I feel like that could work. Or we could have 2 of them. I'm just struggling with this part. I feel like it looks really weird. Oh, here. There's nothing right there. Okay, that's perfect. Okay, well, I put a couple of extra things on the balcony and stuff, like some plants and some lights, mostly because I'm stalling with what to to do in here because I really don't know. I feel like the Sims should still be able to walk around this if we did it like this. And maybe we could put like a tea tray or something on there. You can't die from that either, but at least it's something. Oh, you know what? And I always wanted that to be a second living room. So that actually looks really good, I think. Now it's just the upstairs that we need to work on. So I gotta put together these bedrooms somehow. I don't know if the kid's gonna be allowed to have the craft table. I think they have to have just the rat and then the science table. Okay, I had this idea. At first I was thinking like really cutie little baby kids room, which I still like, but I've done that so many times. Now I'm kind of wondering about doing it with this cool thing on the wall as an accent. Oh, let's bring in the pink as an accent, even better. Okay, so we'll make it kind of a sporty room with some things kind of like that. I like this plan. You know, I do feel bad putting death trap stuff inside of this kid's room. It makes me feel a little bit like a monster. Oh, I might use this instead of putting in a dresser. I feel like that could be good. It's kind of funny because doing it like this makes the room seem very empty, but it's just because it's a Murphy bed. So it's currently put up, but I think that's okay. I'm gonna call the bedrooms finished. I put a little bit more decoration and stuff on the walls, and now we just gotta do the rest of the outside, which hopefully won't be too bad. Got some little chairs together for the fire pit. I was thinking also about maybe getting a picnic table, because there is one of those in Snowy Escape, so we can use like all the matching swatches with it, you know? And then we also need to have a trash can somewhere. Maybe I'll put it over there so it's tucked away, but still easy to access. We can get these ceiling lights here, because it looks like they're hanging from the roof overhang. And then I probably want to get a pool light as well. Maybe just the one. And now we start looking at landscaping. Okay, so I want to get some really fancy trees. I really like that one. I think that that is a really nice touch for right there. I don't super love the purple plants on this, but I wonder if we could try and hide them or something. We'll see how that goes. This tree could probably be like right over here. And then we gotta go into debug. Okay. Oh, you know what I didn't put anywhere are these cute little Snowy Escape blinds. I wonder if those are worth us using. Maybe, just for the sake of having a little bit more going on inside of that room. Because it was looking a little bit bland. I would be open to using those in the kitchen too, because I think that looks really good. Okay, sorry. Well, while we're in here, if we see anything else that we might want to use somewhere, I really feel tempted by the vending machines. I just don't think we have enough space. Okay, let's get some pretty grass sort of underneath parts of the building, especially in some of those areas where we're like less sure about how it's looking. Like, I think that this part is gonna need to have a lot of landscaping around it because I want to get some sort of big bush to cover the purple flowers. Something like you, but I can really stack them together so that it looks really thick. Hey, this is a little bit ridiculous, I must admit. What if I sized it way down and tried to like, where are you? But like to specifically cover up some of the purple? Well, I can't really cover it more. Well, that's gonna have to just be fine, I think. Kind of unhinged, but I don't know, it's kind of weird. And it's not that I don't like the purple, because I do. I also would like for it to look more like the rest of the landscaping in this world. Oh, I might use this bamboo instead. This is the debug bamboo, and it's significantly taller. Just rotate them a few different directions. Okay, I like that. I'm gonna put the little Snowy Escape mailbox in the front. Even just right there, I think would be super cute. They have like some little bluish flowers sort of around in the environment. I'm kind of tempted to let myself have a few of those too, just in some little areas. Like not too many of them, but some. I can't believe this started out as me trying to make a death trap house. You would never guess that based on what it looks like right now. And I think that was the whole point. Like that was the idea from the person in the Twitch chat. So this has been really fun. I think I'm gonna put together a little bit of terrain paint and then it might be finished. Let's count how many different deaths there are in here. So telescope, drowning in the shark pond, drowning in the pool, dying in a fire from the fire pit, dying in a fire from the grill, dying in a fire from the pizza oven, 7 dying in a fire from the rock climbing wall. A lot of fire outside. 8 is the sauna. 9 is a fire from the dryer. Inside, number 10 is brain drain from the research machine. I guess 11 is a fire from the stove. I'm gonna count the fireplaces inside as just 1. So that's 12 different deaths, although it is 2 fireplaces. So it could be 13. I'm also gonna count all of the electronics that could break as just 1, because counting like the TV and the radio and the stove, that's too much. So let's just say electrocution is number 13. 14 is the Murphy bed. I think 15 could be this little space heater catching on fire. I feel like that does count as something separate. 16 is from this catching on fire. 17 with the rodent. And then if we upgrade the toilets to have the spontaneous combustion thing from Eco Lifestyle, that could make 18. So 18 different ways to die in this very normal looking house. Oh, you know what? I think we should probably put some kind of better, oh, we can't. I was gonna say let's get a better roof texture, but you can't change the underside of the roof. You can change the ceiling. You can't change the roof. I wish it was black right there. Okay, 2 bedrooms, 2 or 3 bathrooms. I'm gonna call it 3. It's 100,000 simoleons. Oh my God. I have literally no idea what to call it. I have no idea. I'm not sure I want to call it like Death Trap because I think that's really bad. Komorebi Danger Zone. See, this is why I didn't put a cow plant, because like a cow plant would be a really easy one, but I feel like when you put a cow plant, it starts to add some hints of danger. Like you can kind of tell that it's supposed to be dangerous. The rest of these things are a bit more inconspicuous. Okay, well, hopefully you enjoyed this video. I know it might be kind of long because I've been recording this for a really long time, but I've had a lot of fun. So hopefully you had fun too. I think I'll wrap it up right here and I'm gonna catch you all tomorrow. Okay, bye everybody. I really like building in Mount Komorebi. I don't know, I just think Snowy Escape has some really nice build items. Not that many deadly ones, but it does have some just nice looking furniture.